there, how you guys doing? My name is Ashley. I'm really excited to make this video for you guys. I have a lot of information that I want to go over with you guys, so let's just jump right on in. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is your guys' current website. So when it comes to having a site, it's about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate that site, and to be able to cater to different types of people coming to your site. Now what I mean when I say that is when somebody comes to your site, they don't want to have to scroll throughout your entire site to figure out what services you offer, let alone what areas you offer those services in. So what we like to do in every one of our sites is have all that information readily available right from the beginning of the site. And I'll show you one of our sites here in a minute. Now, something that I really like about your guys' site is how you guys included your logo. A few things that I could offer for you guys and give you some tips to make your site just that much better is first is to have a click-to-call phone number right from the start. What that'll do is it'll help your site in conversion rates. It makes your site just that much more user-friendly. Some people, when they come to your site, they just want to click on that number, call you on the phone, and that's it. So that'll definitely help you. Another thing that you can implement is a form submission option. And what you'll find with that is that also will help with conversion rates. But what you'll find is it compares to the click-to-call phone number by catering specifically to people who don't want to talk on the phone. So having multiple options for people to get a hold of you is really important. Now, another thing that you guys could do is, I like how you guys have your services tab up here, but what you could do is just like how you have for your gallery a drop-down menu, you could do the same thing for your services, and again, you'll find better conversion rates, and it just makes your site that much more user-friendly. You can do the same thing with your areas that you serve. Have an areas we serve type tab that drops down into all the different areas that you're willing to travel to. Now, the next thing that I'll touch base on is your guys' content. So content is very important, and that is because Google can only read. So the more content you have, the better. So looking at your guys' site, you guys don't have enough content in order to be considered an authority in the eyes of Google. So I would definitely recommend going out and getting some more content. Now, you don't want just any old written content, go and getting it from ChatGPT. You don't want that. You want professionally written, keyword-rich, authoritative content. And if you need help with that, of course, we can help with any of this. So let's touch base on your competitors, one of your competitors. So I did a general search in Google, and these guys are one of your competitors. So if we take a look at their site, we can see that they have the services tab I was talking about, they have the click-to-call phone number I was talking about, and then they have a little bit more content than what you guys currently have. Now, they don't have much more by any means, but they have enough to beat you guys out. So what I mean by that is these guys would not be hard to beat if we were to go and do what we need to do. So if we come over here, we're going to come to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're currently looking at your stats. Now, this is, the UR is how trustworthy or legit Google looks at your site. You're rated a 0.2. This number goes all the way up to a 100. This tells me Google does not look at your site as very trustworthy or legit, and that is, I knew this was going to happen, and that is because you guys don't have enough content on your site to tell Google that you are a legit working company. Now, you guys have 16 backlinks, but they're not doing anything for you, and they could honestly be hurting your rankings, and that is why in order to have a backlink, you want the most relevant backlink for the most effectiveness. If you're a plumber, you don't want Pizza Hut linking back to you. You want more, plumbing type companies linking back to you. So because of all of this, you don't have any traffic coming to your site at all. Now, that is easily changeable, especially when you see what your competitors are getting. So if we come and take a look at your competitors, we can see their stats aren't doing too well themselves. So that tells me these guys are going to be easy to beat. But look at the traffic that they're getting. These guys are getting 46 people to their site each and every month. Keep in mind, this is just one of your competitors that I am showing you. you have many different competitors all throughout Google. Again, this video would be way too long if I took the time to show you each and every one, but I'd love to go through each and one of those after you have watched this video. So if we take a look at where they're getting their business from, we can see that they're getting their most business off from Sprinkler Repair, Boca Raton. Now, we know that there's business in the areas that you serve because your competitors are getting that business. So the business is there, you're just not being found as of right now. And that is easily changeable. Now, to show you Google and just break down Google for you a little bit based on this search that I did, I'm going to show you. So basically, Google's broken down into 3 different sections. So the first section, as you see, is Google Guaranteed. The next section is the Google My Business section. And the last section is the Organic section. So to go back up, each of these sections are very important sections to want to be in. Remember how I said earlier, some people come to your site because they want to message you. Some people come to your site because they want to call you. Same thing with Google. Some people come to Google and strictly go to the Google Guaranteed section and so on and so forth. So if we have you in each of those sections, you'll have the highest odds to be chosen. So moving on down to this Google My Business section, as you guys can see, you're currently not ranked here, and that's obviously an issue because now you're missing out on all the business that comes to this area. So a few tips that I could give you to get ranked in this area would be, first, make sure that you have a Google My Business listing. Next, make sure it's professionally and all the way filled out properly. You can do geotagged pictures, making sure you're getting reviews. Those are some tips that I could give you to get ranked in this area here. Now, this last section of Google, this is again the organic section, which directly deals with your website. Now, this is where those backlinks come into play. This is where you want the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness in order to get ranked in this first or in this section here. Now, as I scroll through the rest of the page, we don't see your guys' website. So you're nowhere to be found on this first page, and that's why your guys are not getting any business. So to show you one of the sites that we built, this is what a website should look like. This is what our sites look like. They are professionally made. They are completely customized and catered to you guys. You have the click-to-call phone number. You have the form submission option. You have all the services and drop-down menus with all the different service areas and drop-down menus. We have enough content to be considered an authority. And in order to fit in those keywords that I was talking about and to beat out our competition, just absolutely beautiful websites that rank, that bring business, and that are powerful. So that's all I have for you as of right now. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You see what you're currently getting versus what you could be getting just based on one of your competitors alone. So I'd love to talk some more. Reach out and we can take things from there. All right, bye.